Hello, hello. It's dark over here, cloudy outside. Here's a short little live. I wanted to ask people to check inside and see what their creative expression is. I think it's an important part of awakening. Imagine that we're asking to become creator again, become God, become something bigger than we are now. And without creative expression, we kind of go numb. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like you have no outlet for your passion. Most people, creative expression, an artist or whatever is a painting, or a writer is writing a book, or I see some women love to decorate houses and get all those finishing touches to give it flow and beauty. I see guys polishing up and rebuilding old cars and putting all the stuff inside and making it all back to factory, etc. Here's a creative expression that I did today. There's not a lot of airflow in this apartment, and both my windows are on one side of the building. So I went and found on Facebook Marketplace this little window fan, and then I put some cardboard around it and found a way to mount it on the window. And I can turn it on in the evening in the living room here, and it'll suck nice cool air into my bedroom without having to have an air conditioner or living with heat or put a ceiling fan in or whatever. That was like $30. And the cardboard I found in the recycling room, that's my creative expression. And building stuff out of computers, not a lot of people know this about me, but originally I was an engineer. I don't identify as that now. I don't even wear my ring anymore, but I create a lot of phone system stuff, networking hardware, amazing stuff, and I still do that for clients. In my IT side, I do this beautiful thing where I analyze a client's business and figure out what their needs are and survey the market and find the least expensive solution that has high quality, and then I implement it for them. And I worry about all the facts of how to back it up and make sure the data's stored and all this kind of stuff, and those little things excite me, where other people that would just mind numb them or keeping up with technology is hard. So what's your creative expression? What do you do once in a while? Other people's gardening, finishing a room. I find I have to constantly be cleaning up. It's kind of like a nesting instinct right now, and I think it's part of our awakening process. But combing the space and cleaning up the shit that's no longer serving and that kind of stuff is huge. So what are you creating inside yourself? So in building that, I thought it up 2 nights ago while I was in bed, and I said, okay, something's going to show up on Facebook Marketplace or whatever. And what do you know? Last night I'm looking, it's like, oh, there's 2 of them there. And it started to show up. It started to, if we're starting to learn how to manifest, we're making calls into the universe, not really caring whether it happens or not, and seeing what shows up. And that's what I did. I showed that up, and that fan showed up. And it wasn't really expensive. It probably would have cost double what I paid to buy it brand new, and it works fine. A little bit of cardboard, I could paint it and make it look even nicer or whatever, but it serves a purpose. So when we're too busy in life just getting everything done, we're forced to buy things and we don't create anymore. We just kind of collect. But as we move more into self-awareness, we start to build things. For example, I got a printer. I didn't have a lot of money. I found something that somebody says was dead on Facebook Marketplace, and I paid $15 for a cleaning kit, and the printer's as good as new. He probably used it for a year, but he left it too long and the ink all dried out, and the cleaning kit fixed it right up. Took an hour or so of my time, but to me that was fun. That was like taking apart an engine and other things. What do you do to do that? What do you do to serve yourself, to respect that you have the power to create, to build something? What do you do to do that? Just think. think about it. And if you're too busy with work and you're too busy with the kids and all that kind of stuff, it's fine. But if we don't have that creative expression and we don't have that passion, we kind of die inside a little bit. And this goes into our pleasure as well, that passion we're talking about. The act of creation is actually a sexual energy that's being used. We create a baby through our sexual energy. We create projects, we create businesses, we create stuff with passion. It's a sexual rush in a lot of ways. That's our creation energy, is our sexual energy. So if we don't get that with our partner, if we don't get that through some creative flow in our life, and some people it's making a business, where are you getting it? Where are you building it from? Are you living without it? And then that slowly shows up. You start to, I find, kind of die inside. So take a look. Where's your creative energy going? Where's it happening? If you want to share something, some passion that you have, put it down in the notes underneath this and share it with the world. If you have a business that you love or whatever, share it with the world. Do a live on it. I'll leave an interview on a live on it if you want to, because that's what life is all about, sharing and co-creating and building, and businesses and stuff like that, all by word of mouth, are amazing. And if you ever need some help with computer stuff, I do some magic with computers. And when you understand that it's energetic, and designing a system, designing a project, well, put it this way. I used to work for Nortel Networks, and we ran $15 million projects in 4 countries throughout the world. We divvy up and move all the pieces out, join them all together in a central location, and do beautiful things. So the capability, and part of my stuff that I love is building systems. Systems are like computers and stuff, or just building, to make a registration of something or whatever. Here's the form that we need. Here's how we process the form. Here's how we put it in a database. Here's how we collect it so that we can most efficiently run the system. Stuff like that is huge. Running an accounting system in a business. How do you move to electronic time records? These kind of things. These are all things that are second nature to me, but most people just, their eyes go in 2 different directions. There's really low cost tools out there that can make this simple. And once you start getting out of paper and getting onto electronic, and stuff doesn't get lost, there's like apps that go on the phone and stuff like that, where they can clock in and clock out from remote locations for mobile employees. You can even schedule and project people through the tools. I'm not trying to sell anything. I'm just showing, with the technology that we have, it's so simple. Businesses that are stuck in paperwork and too many people in processing and stuff like that all can be shifted to electronic systems for low cost. There's all these people selling these SAP systems and these other systems that are hundreds of thousands of dollars. There's stuff that's like 100 times cheaper than that. So that's what I love. What do you love? What's your thing? What gets you excited and gets you off? So take it a thought. I mean, most people haven't thought about this, and they don't even know that they're kind of stuck, or they're I don't know what you want to call it, flailing a little bit or whatever. So what's your creative thing? I want to hear about it. Love you. Have a good day.